WinGD12X92DF. The production of cargo ships is seriously developed in the last few decades. Hopper barges are getting larger and more spacious every year, while environmental requirements are growing increasingly stricter. This is why the world's most powerful dual-fuel engine for marine propulsion was finally developed. The 12X92DF was designed by specialists at the Swiss company WinGD and uses not only diesel fuel but also liquefied natural gas. The model has a colossal weight 2,100 tons and provides 63.8 thousand kilowatts of power at 80 RPM. However, their figures say little. So let's compare it with some other vehicles. The engine power of the largest dump truck in the world, the Bevel AZ75710, generates about 3,500 kilowatts. So the 12X92DF is 18 times more powerful. No wonder it's the only engine that can move the largest cargo ships in the world, capable of carrying up to 23,000 containers at the same time. By the way, the 12X92DF officially holds the title of the biggest dual-fuel engine for marine propulsion. Earlier this year, it was listed in the Guinness Book of World Records. Ships equipped with this engine will become the world's largest container ships running on liquefied natural gas. Experts say that it's a big step into a future where shipping cargo equipment is environmentally friendly. Laser cleaning machine. The easiest and fastest way to remove traces of ingrained dirt from any surface is laser cleaning. As you can easily guess, the secret of this effective technology is the use of laser beams. A narrow beam pulse penetrates into the dirty upper layer and effectively splits it without affecting the metal below. Specialists use this method not only to remove rust as shown in the video, but also paint varnish suitable rubber. This technology also stands out for its high processing speed. Depending on the model, it can be up to 40 square meters per hour. Peštan SPIROPIPE. The main requirement for water supply pipes is durability. Specialists resort to a variety of tricks to increase this parameter. One of them is the creation of double-layered corrugated pipes. The video shows how this is done at a factory of the Serbian company Peštan. The process starts with the workpiece. The first layer is made of high-density polyethylene, which makes the inside of the pipe completely smooth. The next step is creating the next corrugated layer. It looks as follows: a plastic cube is winded on the surface in a spiral. Simultaneously, the machine performs pressing under the mechanical action and the high temperature. Polyethylene acquires the desired integrity and shape. Then it remains only to process the edges of the upper layer and cuts off all the excess. As we've already said, the use of corrugated pipes has a positive effect on the durability of the finished water supply system. It is less likely to need maintenance and accordingly is a lower cost of maintenance. And finally, the material selected for the finish is considered relatively eco-friendly as it's suitable for recycling. Ring rolling machine. Ring rolling machines are used when you need a perfectly rounded workpiece or a specific detail, such as flanges, bearings, or bushings. A ring rolling machine is a piece of forging equipment that works with red-hot metal. The common metal billet is used as a workpiece. The machine first makes a hole in the center, then the billet is spun, while a tapered roller presses the surface from the inside, gradually increasing the diameter of the ring. Of course, the larger the pieces, the longer it takes. The size of the rings varies greatly depending on the model, but can be as big as 400 centimeters in diameter. The machines work with carbon low or high alloy steel, non-ferrous and high-temperature alloys as well. The temperature of the metal during work depends on its type, but it may reach up to 1,500 degrees Celsius. Recycling old mattress. Reusing old household items is an environmentally friendly alternative to conventional disposal. And since people are becoming more and more concerned about the amounts of garbage on the planet every year, recycling is given a lot of attention in many countries. For example, check out the Dutch company Rental Mattress. They have set up drop-off points in furniture stores across the country where people can bring their old mattress. From there, they are taken to the factory where they go through several processes. The first is the separation of the cover from filler. All the fabric from the process is sent to another factory which makes the clothes from recycled materials. The mattress stuffing, usually latex or polyurethane foam, is cut up, thoroughly shredded, and then pressed into bales weighing about 300 kilograms. Latex gets a second life in the furniture industry and is used, for example, in the production of gym mats. And polyurethane foam is used to create carpet linings and insulating panels. Spring mattress go through a separate specialized line. And of course, the metal also finds new applications. Bevel gears production. All machinery, as it is easy to guess, consists of a large number of various details. For example, bevel gears are often responsible for the movement of mechanisms. They transmit the rotation from one shaft to another. The only problem is that machines are getting larger, which means that the details also increase in size. But this is not a problem for the German company Klingenberg, who are the leading specialists in industrial gears. Amazingly, they can be as big as 300 cm in diameter. These giant components are used in the aerospace industry. The beginning of the production process is somewhat reminiscent of the ring rolling machine we've already seen today, but it starts with a huge red-hot piece of metal, not a small billet. When the wheel of the right size is obtained, the cutting stage begins. A milling machine is used for this purpose. The finished workpiece is hardened, then immersed in special tanks. This is how the metal receives a coating that provides durability and protection against corrosion. It's noteworthy that people are almost not involved in the production process at all. The work is all done by CNC machines. For the most difficult part of the process is still carried out by a person. We're talking about the creation of the algorithm that the machines follow. Cotton spinning. Many of you probably know that constant from the field is harvested in the form of balls filled with fluffy white fibers. Of course, in order for this raw material to become threads and then fabric, it must be processed accordingly. This process is known as cotton spinning. It used to be performed with special small spinning machines, but nowadays huge factories are used for spinning cotton, and their productivity can reach up to 6,000 tons a year. The video shows the work of the Indian company Sky Group. The first stage is traditionally cleaning and sketching. It removes debris from the mass and also loosen it up. Next, the cotton is combed so that the shreds are separated into individual fibers. The resulting raw material is removed with a special comb and fed into a funnel where it's turned into threads. The threads are repeatedly folded and pulled to make the product uniform in thickness. And finally, it's spinning time. The strip of fiber is gradually stretched until it's thin and strong enough for the processing. These are the coils from which the cloth is subsequently woven.